Paw Patrol, be there on the telephone.
Okay, come back to me now.
I love it.
Come back to me now.
I love it. Hi, I'm Carrie Kirpin, and you're watching Work It, a show designed to help women find their own secrets for success in business and life. Did you know that 51% of working women with children say that being a parent has made it harder for them to advance in their careers, compared to just 16% of men? To share her thoughts on the topic, here's Pam Kaufman, the Chief Marketing Officer and President of Consumer Products at Nickelodeon. You started at Nickelodeon while 8 months pregnant?
Yes, I almost didn't take the job.
Tell me.
When I was interviewing for Nickelodeon, and it was a pretty long process, I found out during my interview that I was pregnant. And I thought, oh my God, now what? So I went on probably my 14th interview, and I said, I just want to let you know I'm pregnant. And I'll never forget the reaction from the person that I was going to work for. The first thing he said was, that's so great, congratulations. He leaned forward, he was very excited. And then he said, are you supposed to tell me that? And I said, I don't know, but I feel like it's information you should have.
Were you worried about establishing credibility coming in, knowing that you were going to step right out? Did that come into your mind at all? Did you have any worry starting and establishing relationships and rapport with everyone?
Oh, it was all of the above.
Yeah.
And it's funny, one person actually said to me, I think it was on my first or second day, welcome to the job. I'm not quite sure I'm going to learn anything from you, but I wish you the best of luck.
Oh.
So that was a little unsettling.
In spite of all of that.
Yes.
In spite of some people questioning you at the beginning of your career or midway through your career, in spite of having children, you grew to the top of a huge corporation. So talk to me about what it takes to do that. What are the tips that when you want to have a family and you want to have your big career, what do you need to do to survive?
I think it's two things.
Okay.
And first of all, I say this all the time. You really don't want your worlds colliding.
Yes.
When you're home, be present. When you're at work, be focused and present. Obviously, it's really hard, especially for young moms today with social media and the phone and always having to be connected. It's really important when you're with your family, be there. I like to think happy people make happy children.
Yep. And
if you are happy and you're very focused, your children will recognize that. So I think that's really important. And then the second thing is, I love what I do. I'm really fortunate to work for a great brand, a great company, and I feel like that shows up. And so show up passionate, say yes to what people want you to do, always try and get feedback. And when they ask you to do more, just say yes. And it has served me well.
I think if you really are passionate about what you're doing, it makes it all worth it. It's when we're in a position where we're not passionate about what we're doing, where it all feels like the worst struggle ever.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Pam, does motherhood hurt us or help us in our careers? What do you think?
I think for me, it absolutely has helped. It's made me a more well-rounded individual as an executive, and puts a lot of obviously different perspectives on things for me.
We have to take the time out, right, to have the babies. Even if we're going to Marissa Meyer it, right, we know that we're going to have to take the time out, only do 2 weeks maternity leave, no matter what. We're carrying them, we're birthing them in most cases. That's really hard. And then when we're at work, we're away from our kids. It's that constant struggle. And yet still you think ultimately it's a good thing to have both.
I do. And it is so hard. Leaving your baby is the hardest thing in the world. Missing out on certain things is the hardest thing in the world. On the other hand, you know, my daughter is in college and she called me, this was recently, she said, I have a surprise for you. And I thought, oh my God, she's sending me chocolate. That's great. She said, no, it's not anything you can eat. But she wrote an article for her school newspaper, and the article was titled, Why Having a Working Mom Was Awesome. And it probably is one of the greatest things that I've ever received. And it was a beautiful story about how, as a young girl, it was hard having a working mom. But now, as a young adult, I'm a really confident, successful young adult. She sees how important the workplace is and how it can make you, quite frankly, a more well-rounded individual, and how I did try to be there. And it wasn't always easy. I'm really proud of what she wrote, and I try to give it to a lot of young crying women on my couch who say, oh no, I can't leave that baby. And read the article, it all works out okay.
It does all work out in the end, even though through the process it's
We're not
so
done. I'm not done yet, but so far so good.
What do we say to the young women who are coming up in the world, who are thinking about starting their families, starting their journey, and looking to us as to where they should go, what they should do? What advice do we have for them?
Do it.
Do it!
Do
Lots
it.
of babies.
Do it. No,
Lots of
do
babies,
it.
good
Don't be
career,
afraid.
whatever you want, go.
Don't be afraid. I mean,
Yeah.
I think it's great to have a career and obviously children. And
Yep.
absolutely do it because, again, happy people make happy kids. And if you can figure out a way to compartmentalize your work, your home, they will be fine.
I think your key of what you said earlier, too, was about really finding a job that you love.
Yes, of
because if
course.
it's not a job that you love,
Of course.
then it's very challenging.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Of
Focus
course.
on a job that you love, have all the babies.
Right.
And good luck to all of them.
Thank you
Love
so
it.
much.
Thank you for being on.